here for the popular opinions. I'm not here to follow anybody's trend, but I'm here to react to whatever the heck I want to, and that's exactly what we're about to do with Baby Keem's documentary, Booman 3. Which was crazy is I totally missed it because of the album and the live streams and all that. So forgive me for missing. I think a lot of us did. The album's so dope, man. Check out my reactions to the album. It definitely, man, was long awaited. Definitely took his time. Definitely some quality in there. Man, he showed his rapping ability, his producer ability, like just his natural talent. Like Keem is just the next up, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get into this documentary, Booman 3, which it just...
Mr. Clean Magic. Now you tell me, how old are you? 5. And bathroom services. Say, okay, I want you to say, hi, my name is Keem Jamal Carter. I'm 5 years old. Okay? Century spray. Get your hand from your mouth.
Hello, my name is Keem Jamal Carter. I'm 5 years old.
How to get up on a chair.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself. What you like to do for fun? Play basketball.
You like to play basketball?
So what you want to be when you grow up? Basketball player.
I can't conquer anything, reach for the stars. Are you guys used to Vegas?
Keem, I want to know how good you is with basketball, because I'm definitely curious to see how celebrities and rappers, per se, how their other talents shine through, man. I want to see you ball, bro.
Because, like, almost everywhere you go, they have a slot machines. Like, he stayed with his grandmother, be in 7-Eleven, pulling the slot machines down, telling him, stand over there, Hakeem, stand over there. While she played a few nickels until, you know, they went to the casino, lost some
Wait, you could bring kids up in the casino?
money, couldn't pay the rent, they evict you. Yeah, that's how Mama, she didn't pay her rent.
Dang.
Better luck next time.
I want to say Hakeem probably was 5 years old, or 4 years old when my mother actually got custody. Like, she always had him in her care as a guardian. But now at this time, you have to realize Hakeem, 4 years old, you have to put him in preschool, you have to take him to the doctor. So around that time, that's when my mother was like legally his guardian. My mother was a substitute school teacher, so she taught him how to read, how to write. It won't be no Hakeem if it wasn't for her.
Special to you, you're my angel, my angel.
All right. That's down. Hey, that was tight. What about you, Boo Man? You want to get your rap on? Boo Man want to get his rap on.
So these were the buildings that when Hakeem, he was staying here with my mom when my mother and Janice were going through that custody battle.
Mama used to stay right there in 4, right?
So grandma got full custody of Keem. At 4. I mean, yo, you listen to my or you watch my reactions to the album. You know, we kind of get the sense of that. You know what I'm saying? We kind of get in the sense of that. You know what I'm saying? This whole his story's crazy, bro.
So yeah, Mama say right here. Used to walk straight down this parking lot to his school. She also didn't pay her rent and got evicted out and had to go stay with my mom here in these places because she lost all her money at the casino.
I did. Oh, well, I did. Okay, you gotta tell everybody.
Yo, check. I am not a lyricist, couldn't move mountains, so I aim for the pyramids. Hear it from experience. I would tell my favorite girl, one time, shoo. Mama call me bipolar, grandma call me Booman. Drugs in my baby stroller, needles in the playground sand. My auntie make
I say the best song on that album.
love to the ice cream man. A child with the wolves, every day I am. That slot machine that nobody help. Niggas gamble with their life, scared to bet on themselves. My grandma gave me a keyboard when I was 12. Connie got me out the group home when I was 6. Too many alcoholics around. When grandma went to jail, I was sure I wouldn't be found. Should've stayed with Jarrell.
But now we want to introduce this pretty boy Floyd, known as Jarrell, known as K.I. Lyricist, known as Kicking Motherfucking Ass.
So that's his uncle.
Whatever happened to keeping it real besides hating on one another? Just because I moved out of the ghetto, they want to call me a bust, and that's the problem with brothers. Can't stand to see you make it.
My brother Jarrell, he was the rapper, like in the family. He been rapping since from Chicago to LA to Las Vegas, and he was just always rapping. But I was only trying to rap and be a rapper to hang out with my brother and his little crew.
Lord, I'm falling deep in this game. I'm chatting with the words that I never heard.
My first raps. What my first?
He was out there spitting, and Uncle Jarrell, that's his name. But anyway, hey, they was out there spitting. I'm up here vibing a little bit. So, yeah, this shows why she had that camera. This shows why she had that camera. Let's get it.
I'm chatting with the words that I never heard.
My first raps. What my first raps? Was my auntie Jackie, man. She used to go by Jack in the Box. And I just remember being just at awe of them freestyling. Shiny Loke, Chaotic, Jarrell, R.I.P., my cousin, Ammo Arsenal. That shit was like, I don't know, man. That shit was just like magic. Growing up, man.
On the real, they honestly was spitting, so I can imagine a group of them. You know, family members and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you seeing they freestylings and stuff. Now that kind of makes sense why Keem and Dot rhyme the way they kind of do. They've always been around some spitters.
And we was all rapping, and Hakeem, they grew up, they was always the kids that was watching us. They just got to see the raw us, the studio us, the drinking, the drugs, the fights, the arguments.
So Hakeem, he used to come to the studio. He was maybe 9 or 10 years old at the time. And from there, he was rapping. Honestly, I didn't even know until one day he came into the room and he was like, I wrote a song. He was like, let's hear it. And it was like, why you never come through? And he was kind of singing it. And then he was just kind of asking my mother to buy him like equipment so he can start producing and making his own beats.
Come Through? Yeah, I think that was his first song. That was definitely his first song that he put out. But I don't even know what he wrote that. He probably wrote that for a girl or some shit. My name is Juan Martinez, and Keem's my homie. How do I know Keem? I know Keem from high school. No, actually from middle school. We went to the same middle school. First time we actually connected was we went to like a party, and that shit got shut down. It got shut down. He didn't have a ride home, so I put him in my car. I was like, come on, let's roll. He was always like just chill, like real funny, just like trying to make a joke out of everything, low key. He was also like a real smart ass dude, like knowing about computers and shit.
And you can kind of sense that about Keem. Like, he seemed like he was self-taught to even play some of these instruments, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And then start producing and all that. You know what I mean? So it just looks like his intelligence, you know what I'm saying, helped polish that talent.
Like he a nerd. He used to play like Minecraft and shit.
See, everything's lit up, but if
okay, there, cuz. Tell me you a nerd because you was playing Minecraft. Okay, I ain't never played Minecraft before. I would know.
you want a specific scale, you can go here on the top.
He was focused when everyone else was, you know, children. He had his head on straight. He was already paying bills and taking care of his little brother, and he had a car, and he was working at Walgreens, and we were trying to have fun and party. When we go to his house, where it'd be a 2-man, we'll be in the studio. His room was a studio. I watched him make his studio from scratch and teach himself. For one, he wasn't rapping at first. Bro was making beats.
That's how it normally be. Like me, I was never rapping first. I was always making beats.
Was I surprised? No, I wasn't surprised. You know why? Because it started off with beats. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what went down here. You know, when I look at think of the gamers, this makes sense. You have to be locked in to sound and tech. It all goes hand in hand. So when he started first sending me beats and shit, I was like, okay, I can see you do this. And he was really good.
So I wasn't surprised at that. What I was surprised when he started rapping. I was like, damn, you actually good at this too. That threw me for a loop because he understood melodies and like patterns more than any young cat that I've heard. Like, you know, it's like I got 1,000 fucking cousins, man. Like 1,000 friends that rap and do music and shit. Out of all of them, he was the best one at 14, 15 years old.
All right, so yeah, that's recognizing a producer's origin story. You know what I'm saying? I like to say that almost all producers that I know of is just like Keem. You know what I mean? Definitely started with making beats. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to make beats. Then it transfers to starting to write songs ourselves because maybe who we wanted to be on the beat couldn't be on the beat, or we had no idea, or we didn't know how to get this beat to them. You know what I'm saying? So instead, we start rhyming ourselves, and then we start putting our true selves in these songs. Now we're a Pharrell Williams, a Kanye West, a Baby Keem. You know what I'm saying? But I got what Dot was saying, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you know, a gamer becoming more like a producer and stuff like that, because to have that dedication, you got to have like a gamer mindset as well. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is you're going to be in the house for a very long time. You're going to be working on this for a very long time. You just can't quit, like be quick to get up and half-ass this beat. You gotta perfect it. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna work at it. Just like if you're a gamer, you gotta sit up here and beat this level. You gotta beat this boss. So you gonna work at it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for Dot to recognize that, kudos, bro. Kudos.
You know what? Take these beats. Let me see what you do with these beats. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing, you gotta work for this shit. Like I don't give a fuck who you is. From my point of view, I treat you just like you Joe Blow off the corner. Let me see what you can do personally. The songs, upload it. Let me see if you can generate some buzz for yourself.
Regardless if people liked it or not, he was posting his own shit. Whether he got 2 likes, he gonna post the next one, and then post the next one. Just kept going until opportunity found him. And that's how you align yourself with life.
The teachers or principals were calling me because he was in California making music. So I called Kendrick and I was like, hey, you know, the principal just called and they just worried about like what's going on with Hakeem, and you know, they're saying that they're gonna send out someone for educational neglect.
Yeah, he would be in his room for a minute. The only time he would probably go out was probably just to eat. But yeah, he'd be locked in his room, especially like even like end of high school.
I told you.
He was pretty much homeschooled and stayed.
Bro stopped coming to school and shit. He came sometimes, but he didn't have to no more, and everyone knew it. But he just came just to, you know, get the glory that he deserved. It's a path. He never left me or I'm like, bro, you gotta wake up. And by the time I went to prison, he was already Baby King, so that's how we split. So it was like when I hit my lowest, he hit his height. I'm not bitter about his success because that's not my success. We make our own choices. I don't think anybody really ever understand where I'm coming from unless they watch their best friend become a superstar.
Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger? Hating that nigga waiting on me to slip up. Who the fuck told you I wouldn't get bigger? If not trying to get to the chili bitch, get her. Nigga like me, I got some bitch, get her. Nigga like me, I do.
Family ties, Baby Keem and Kendrick. Let's go!
A full payoff, you know what I'm saying? And I like how the second part of the documentary had ended off with the scene of Baby King, you know what I'm saying? Like in the passenger seat, he was You know, their little evil grin or whatever. But yeah, full payoff. Full payoff. He listening to that move up on the song on in that car. That was the original. You know what I'm saying? It's just a full circle moment. Like I guess Ludacris one of his favorite artists. I think.
Don't need nobody to ask, cause nigga, you ain't got no game.
Oh, it's like that. Hey, you know what? Fuck you.
No nigga, fuck you.
Whoa. Dot. Did you get the idea for that one song where you was arguing back and forth with your girl from Ain't Connie and them? Cousin Connie and them?
Not for trouble. We was 6 deep in the huddle, keeping my mystique when I hustle. Nigga trying to do the impossible. Burn out in traffic going bonkers. 992 Boogie Monster. Nigga, whole time. Yo. Niggas wanna do shit like parts. I be big ass with the #1 lyricist.
Alright, so yeah, that little part where, you know, just kind of blending some of the freestyles and stuff like that, whatever, whoever was freestyling for that mic. I was saying Ain't Connie, that could have been somebody else. It almost looked like Keem's mom for a minute, like just brief. It was kind of dark in that little shot. But anyway, but yeah. Just to know that the family, you know, everybody was rapping, and honestly, I can honestly say I didn't have all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't rapping in my family. You know what I'm saying? But everybody played music, or not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Church family, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, she the pianist at church, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Charles, he was the organ playing guy and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I took interest in trying to play the drums. I learned a little bit, you know what I mean? But a lot of stuff was self-taught type stuff, learning how to hold a melody and grab a melody out of thin air, hear something that other people may not hear, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, enough about me. Hey, Baby Keem stuff is definitely something I'm resonating with, and this documentary, it's just watching this after listening to the album, it's making things click for me, you know what I'm saying? And it's really just kind of just putting that stamp on it, you know what I mean, of being super official, super relatable, you know, that type of stuff.
So in 2020, Keem bought my mother a house like in a nice, affluent area. And yeah, my mother was so happy about that house. My mother said the best thing in life that ever happened to me was when she was given that house. Yeah, she was happy.
That's a nice house.
Yeah, man, that's his grandma, man. She took care of him, and my auntie, she took care of all of us. She the reason why I'm down here, you feel me? She put me in that car. So, you know what I'm saying? My auntie was the foundation of everything, and it's kind of like when she died, it kind of like, everybody kind of like, because already when Grands died, you already know how the family just dismantled. But saying like when my auntie died, the family really dismantled, G. But yeah, man, she took care of Hakeem, man. She took care of all of us. And I know that fucked him up when she died, man. But, you know, that's life, man. You move on and you get better.
My grandma used to love homeless people. Like, just homeless people in general. That was her thing. She used to always have these, like, men, like, these homeless, like, ish men, homeless-ish type men, like, you know.
Ish.
Anyway, she would send me out with them to go sell candy. That's how I learned how to lie, bro. I don't have to lie. Like, my grandma was like, tell them you basketball team. My grandma had diabetes, so, like, we would just walk all the time. That was her thing, so I would just have to go with her. I used to be hot, and I would walk, and then we used to sell candy. That was, like, the two things, so. Walking home with my grandma, shit crazy. Something always was, like, fun, though, about it. Like, it was, like, a weird, like a weird thing. So now I look back at it like, damn, that was kind of cool. Like, we didn't have shit, but it was cool. We didn't have shit, but it was cool.
Janice, why don't you?
Real quick, that when we watch Keem have his moments of, you know, expressing himself and kind of gets a little awkward, and then you kind of see him stare off, that's a recognizable stare. I do that constantly. Like, you get to talking to me, you'll see me just, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'll explain some stuff and then start thinking, you know what I'm saying, some more. Like that's a thinker. That is a mindset and a trait of a thinker.
Janice, why don't y'all turn on some music? Put some music on in here. Y'all finna go?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this back. If I didn't have to babysit, I wouldn't go no day on. I'd be on my bike going to the club.
Richard, turn that radio on over there.
On my bike going to the club.
I'm gonna put some old-fashioned music on. Janice, go over there, sit next to your son. I'm gonna video y'all's car too. I'm gonna get y'all a pretty car. So when y'all get y'all expedition, y'all will say, this is what we had before we got the expedition.
Come on, do you gotta make us feel old?
You feel old, baby. What, the music?
I want to go outside in the rain with somebody I love.
It may sound crazy, it may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside. I think I'm gonna cry. I don't want you to see me cry.
Well, it's time to go.
No, I'm about to get on it back.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Hey, man, it's time to go, man. Come on.
So, I guess my question would be, cause, man, Keem's whole upbringing, he mentioned dad wasn't around, but I guess my whole thing is, he didn't, like, dad never visited. Where is dad at? That's what I'm trying to figure. Like, is dad in California, Chicago? Like, where in the hell is dad at? Like, I mean, we probably won't see him in this at all, but I'm just saying, I'm just curious. You know what I'm saying? I know he mentioned his dad as far as like stay estranged and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe there's no type of contact. Like, I don't even know if he knows who his dad is. I mean, he got to if he said, he don't know his siblings on his real daddy side. It's like, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, tell me what you think down in the comments section, man. What you thought about the album? What you think about these documentaries? It's literally just piles more investment into this project for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's relatable, and it's something that sounds familiar. You know what I mean? Being around it, and some of this stuff being me, you know what I'm saying? I can relate to it, you know what I'm saying? I have similar stories on certain things, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, tell me what you think down in the comment section. But anyway, I got to go. I will see you next video. Peace.